Hey friends, Justin here. All right, bad lighting, check. Frumpy out of season t shirt, check. All of the hallmarks of a Justin Talks film video. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. How are you? I'll tell you where I'm at the Comfort Suites. I decided to get away for a night and do a little bit of a reset or a recharge just to get out of the house and have, a different environment. I looked all around Dallas. Dallas has hotels, and I mean beautiful hotels. The Virgin Hotel, I think that's in Uptown Dallas, is just phenomenal. They've got an old standard downtown called the Jewel that I looked at. That's just beautiful. These gorgeous boutique hotels. But I gotta tell you guys, a lot of those hotels are about being seen, how you're dressed, and being at the bar. And I get a way to relax. So the reason I'm at Comfort Suites is I really have been impressed over the years by the value that you get for the price. I'm right across the street. I'm not ashamed to tell you, I'm right across the street from a Motel 6, which they compete with. But, for less than $100, you really get a lot of like Residence Inn type features. So, for example, over there you've got a nice little kitchenette with the microwave over the fridge and then the refrigerator. Nice cabinets, if you're staying for a while. A really large, dedicated, I don't want my camera to fall, dedicated living room. And I have stayed at much nicer Comfort Suites than this one. I'd say this is probably one of their 2 stars, but in addition, you also have your dedicated bedroom. And that way, before we hang up, I'll take you on a little bit of a tour of my messy room. There's a 2-person jacuzzi, and then to your left, there is a bathroom with the stand-up shower, which was really nice. Nice shower head. So I have been impressed over the years with the value that I get at Comfort Suites because I have been in the jacuzzi twice. I've gone down and had 2 breakfasts already. All of their properties do free breakfast, hot breakfast, and that's important to me. I had eggs, sausage, toast, some cereal, fruit. You know, just what I needed. What are you guys doing this week for the holiday? Plans have been made at this point, so you guys know what you're doing, and I want all the details. Are your families already getting on your nerves? Are people talking politics already? Yada yada yada. But it's part of it, and we have to smile through it and be grateful for those that are around us. People have a choice, and they don't have to show up and be around us on the holidays. So, if you don't have anything to be thankful for, be thankful for that. I also decided to get out of the house this week to maybe treat myself a little bit because I'm about to start a no buy challenge that will extend into 2024. Y'all, and I don't have to tell you, anyone that's ever watched my channel before, I don't have to tell you how much I shop and Temu and prance around and buy this and that. And over the last year, I've just found that all of these tchotchkes have not brought me, that much value. I'll see something online or I'll see something at Home Goods, and it looks good in the store. But my house, it doesn't match the style of my house. It doesn't match the colors. And I have I have a room full of basically tchotchkes that I think are really beautiful, but they don't go with the, modern um, black and white scheme of my condo. Because my style is really traditional. So anyway, I've spent thousands on stuff that ultimately doesn't make me happy. And so I am in need of redirecting my finances, to have a positive cash flow. I know a lot of us are. Tired of whipping that credit card out. I know a lot of us post pandemic have been guilty of racking up, credit card debt. And so instead, and a lot, what I was looking at is like, should I drive Uber? Should I Postmate? What can I do to bring in $500, $600, $700 a month, to cover expenses? And I realize, and I hope you guys do too, that we can look inward. There are a lot of things that we can do within the budgets that we have to make things better. I'm going to stop buying clothes. I have enough clothes. I'm going to stop buying trinkets. I have enough trinkets. And putting a focus behind those dollars, focusing them towards saving and setting a monetary goal. The way that the no buy works, I think, is we write a list of the things that we are allowed to buy. Toiletries, groceries, plan out the few experiences that you're gonna have. I'm gonna see Beyonce at the movies November 30th. There's no way I would ever go to a concert. But the movie snacks and the going to the movies is expensive. So planning out those small experiences to make sure that you have a good time, but you're not breaking the bank. Stopping at the Dollar Tree and getting candy ahead of time. But beyond that kind of an experience, not even Dollar Treeing in terms of snacks and tchotchkes. Cutting that kind of thing out too. And it's going to be difficult, but I think I need to fill that space with positive activities, such as exercise. Over the year, I bought some tennis rackets and equipment, and so I want to get healthier. I want to get healthier. I'm close to 40, and your health can go one of two ways. At the age that I am, there are folks my age, with long COVID that have heart problems. And anyway, I just want to have better habits, maybe eat a little bit cleaner and healthier next year. And I am tired of going to the store, buying stuff that I like, coming home only to realize that I already have it. And I already have it in either new or really good condition. And I just had mentally blocked it out so that I could go out and buy more. I cannot buy another bag in any other configurations. Do you know what I'm saying? I've got totes, I've got backpacks, I've got duffels. Why do we do this to ourselves and always think we need a new bag, a different style for this or for that, and invent all of these reasons? Not only am I not going to buy, I'm going to try to find the clear enough headspace to list some of this stuff on Facebook Marketplace or Etsy. And really try to move towards more of a minimalist lifestyle. I think having too many possessions and having too many things to deal with is not a healthy thing for me personally. A lot of people thrive in maximalism. You watch these tours online and these people have these fabulous and these intricate homes. And it's just beautiful. It takes my breath away. But maintaining all of that stuff is a full-time job. and I don't have the energy for it. I don't know if you guys do. So starting this Sunday, no drinking of alcohol, no smoking, no eating out, no clothes shopping. And so I tell that long story to tell you, I came to give myself a little bit of a last hurrah. I brought some wine to the hotel room. I had some wine in the jacuzzi, and have really, really been enjoying myself and kind of thinking, forward about how I'm going to, do this year. If anyone is interested, let me know down below. If you're interested in doing either a 75 hard or a no spend month or year challenge, let me know, and I'll post another video with specifics, about how I'm doing it and about how you can do it. But this video, I just wanted to kind of tell you, what I was looking forward to. I've looked back over the past year, and the purchases that I've bought just haven't brought me joy, But yeah, I decided to get out and come and enjoy myself. I came in yesterday, got some barbecue on the way to the hotel, had a glass of wine. I'm eating my wine. I turned on the TV because I like to see what cable channels the hotel has. And there was this crazy, scary movie on. It was on the first channel that came on when I turned on the TV. And the gist of it was this lady and these two kids were in a cabin, and over the course of the film, they're in this snowbound cabin and can't leave. The weather is just horrible outside. And over the course of the film, they begin to realize that they're actually dead and they're living in the afterlife. Events happening outside of the cabin lead you to realize that they're actually alive and rescue is coming. And they're going through some sort of isolation delirium. And long story short, by the time rescue comes, they're gone. They're talking religious and spiritual nonsense and being violent towards the people that are trying to rescue them. It's a really interesting film. I'll try, if I can, to find the name of it. But it was really interesting to see how they lived and what they did when they felt like they were dead and living in their afterlife. So came in, got caught up in that, got into the hot tub for a little while, and when I tell you guys, all of the tension left my body. Got in the bed, and I was asleep by 7 o'clock. And I needed it. I really, really did. Woke up, like I said, in the middle of the night. Watched a little YouTube and had a little bit more wine and just really enjoying myself. I got up early this morning and had a nice breakfast and got in the hot tub and the shower. Have really gotten my $100 worth from Comfort Suites. If you have a Comfort Suites near you or at a location that you're traveling to, and they have a room that has an in-suite or in-room whirlpool, that's the one to go for. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Anyways, are you guys traveling this week? Where are you headed? Are you cooking? What's on the agenda for Thanksgiving? I think I told you guys in one of my previous videos, I still don't know what I'm actually going to eat on Thanksgiving. I just had barbecue yesterday, and that was really it felt like traditional Thanksgiving eating. So I might do seafood or something different on the actual holiday. But it's nice to have a choice. It feels nice to me not to be obligated. I've had a couple people reach out to me to, what are you doing? You should come over. I'm having this and that. It's nice to be invited, but I kind of like doing my own thing. I like to take a nap in the middle of the day if I want to, and not feel socially obligated. I don't know if the pandemic has messed me up in that way. How are you guys feeling about holidays post-pandemic? Are you more excited to get back in touch with family, to, be in that cozy space? Or is anyone like me, just kind of drifted a little bit more away from really desiring to be around lots and lots of people like that? I can't be the only one. I think I was telling you guys in my last video, I'm going back and forth with whether to move to California. And I'm still going back and forth. Even this morning, I was doom scrolling looking at a job posting at NBC Universal. But I wanted to come back to say that I think that I am a very impressionable person. And, for good or for bad, I'm like an empath. And every podcast I listen to, all the movies we watch, everything is centered around Los Angeles. And so I think that I am being influenced to go back to some of the places that I'm familiar with. When I listen to podcasts and they're talking about neighborhoods or cities that I grew up and spent my 20s in, I think I am catching a lot of nostalgia. And because Los Angeles is in popular media everywhere that we go, it's hard to escape it. And so I'm constantly reminded of, oh yeah, oh this, oh that. And that's what makes me, I think, crave or urge, that familiarity. So I am a few steps away. I have to do some renovation of my condo, find a property management company, get a long-term renter. I'm a few steps away from being ready to pivot and make those decisions. And so through the early parts of 2024, while I am trying to work on my positive cash flow, those are the kinds of things, even though renovation is, it's obviously not a no buy, but it's a necessary evil in order for me to get to, that positive cash flow place. And if I'm not buying Temu knickknacks and eating out every night, doing the renovation will be easier to stomach and swallow, So that's where I'm at. I do want to pursue a lot of my dreams and my goals, but I want to do it in a very measured and smart way. I don't want to jump and run into anything. Juan, if you're watching this, hi Juan from Facebook. A friend of mine wrote me a message and said, I think your heart is in California, and he's absolutely right. I think the West, either Arizona or California, is where I will ultimately end up. It is just a matter of when and how quickly I can get my ducks in a row, So stay tuned. I'll be back to talk a little bit more about the challenge, the no spend and no buy challenge for next year. I'm going to see Napoleon, the Joaquin Phoenix film, in the upcoming days, so expect a review. And, I'll just be on to check in with you guys, see how you are, and, see what's going on. So, we'll see. Keep me posted, guys, if you're interested in joining the challenge or being a support partner to me or to, perhaps to someone else that might be interested. Let me know down in the comments and let me know what you're eating for Turkey Day. I hope you enjoyed this rambling conversation. Um, until our next conversation, have a wonderful holiday week and take care. Bye.